What do you attribute your longevity to and your enthusiasm to? Because you've always been a guy who loves fighting. And you've always been a guy who, I mean, you've had that enthusiasm for a long time, man.
You know, not a lot of things can capture my attention. You know, like I can't just watch TV, for example, you know, like a football game and sit through the whole thing. You know, not trying to diss football or anything. I just don't have that attention span, or basketball or baseball. Fighting can just, like, I'm talking to you and the fight goes on and I just, like, almost get zoned out, you know. So it's always had my attention since a kid. Since before I knew that I could make money off of it, it just attracted me, you know. It's that primal instinct, survival, whatever it is just hardwired deep into me, you know. And my longevity, one thing I definitely attribute to is not taking steroids, man. You know, just being natural, enjoying this ride, the natural form, you know.
Yeah.
Not like pushing my body to its limits, that I'm bench pressing 400 pounds but my ligaments are weak, things like that, you know. And I also think God made me for this, you know. The way that I've been fighting my whole career, you know, I have really good defense. The last fight it didn't show, but I'm also, like, built hard, man. I walked out of the till fight without a bruise.
I mean, look,
you know?
got clipped with one left hand in the initial, after you dick kicked him, which is crazy. He came out, that was the first fight I ever saw with an opening flying sidekick dick kick.
Luke Kang to the balls.
Sorry. But then he clipped you with, it was a perfect straight left, but you survived on the ground. You survived on the ground. You covered up. You showed great defense on the ground. You got back to your feet, and you kept it together. You know, and the combination that you hit him with, you'd hit him with that combination a couple times. Is that something you prepared for? That when you were switching and then throwing that left hand, did you prepare for it that way?
Southpaw and then yeah. Me and my coach, he's the one that'll do like all the technique. The guy that I've been with forever, Paulino Hernandez, I think the greatest striking coach ever. He showed me, like, hey, let's do this, you know. And I was like, oh, man, I don't want to do new techniques. Come on, let's just do it, you know. And then we started doing it. And this was like a while ago. And then for this fight, and I had stopped doing it, you know, because a lot of techniques, we work them a lot. When he brings me a technique to the table, we're going to rep it out 1,000 times in a week. And the next week, the same thing, till he feels that I got it. And then it'll be like, all right, cool. It's there in the tool shed. When we need it, we'll polish it up. So for this fight, he's like, hey, remember that technique? Let's bring it. I think it'll work here. I go, man, but he's a southpaw. He's like, I'm telling you, the way he's moving, the way he's, you know, fighting with you, it's going to work. So we started doing it, and boom, money.
You caught him with it a couple times before you put him away with it, right?
Not with that one, with that same exact one. Similar ones, but I didn't go full southpaw to the blitz. You know, I did it other different ways, you know. And I also caught him a lot with, like, overhand and left hook as he was coming in, especially in the second round. I caught him, I think, maybe twice with that combo.
Yeah, man, that's a big knockout. That was a big knockout. He's an interesting guy because he's really too big for 170.
Yeah.
He's so fucking tall, but you are a guy who doesn't cut much weight at all. Like, how much weight do you cut?
Well, by the time I get into shape, I'm around 182 pounds, 180 pounds. So fight week, I get over there and I'm like 8 pounds away, 7 pounds away, you know?
That's so light.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I don't cut anything. At 55, if everything went right when I used to fight at 155, I got there at 174 pounds, 173 pounds, 5% body fat. And the rest is just water, man. It would fucking kill me. So I always felt I was too big for 55, you know. I loved it because the competition was stifter, but it was just getting harder and harder. Once they took those IVs away, forget it. There was no way for me to make that weight.